first thing I did after being reborn was snatch my parents' ashes and go absolutely feral. Then, buzzing with excitement, I grabbed the household registry and had them officially erased. Because I knew what was really in that box. Not ashes, but that toxic milk powder they owed me my whole life. In my past life, my parents racked up over $1 million in debt, then faked their deaths and vanished with my little brother. At 18, I was left home alone, surrounded by debt collectors with nowhere to run. I thought about calling the cops, but they said it was a civil matter. Work it out yourselves. They even told me not to bother the neighbors. I had no other choice. I'd sell the house to pay off the debt. But when the collectors dragged me to the realtor's office, the agent glanced at my deed and called it a fake, and said the house had already been signed over to my uncle. On New Year's Eve, I knelt outside my uncle's door, begging him to give the house back. My aunt stormed out and slapped me across the face. She screamed, "Kids pay their parents' debts, and that's just how it works. We don't owe you a thing." Then she slammed the door. Inside, laughter and celebration. Outside, a blizzard. I trudged through the snow back to a house that was no longer mine. 2 days into the new year, the collectors forced me onto a fishing boat. Just like that, I was working off the debt at sea. Back then, I told myself I was doing the right thing, paying off Dad's debt. So I worked myself to the bone. 19 hours on, 4 hours of sleep, and the last hour split between eating, washing up, and hitting the bathroom. For 13 years straight. But I never saw a single cent. The captain sent every dollar straight to the creditors. For 13 years, I never stepped off a boat. When we docked to unload, they'd throw me on another ship and send me right back out. On New Year's Eve of my 30th year, when the ship docked, I was hit with this overwhelming urge to go home. I slipped out of the port while the captain wasn't looking and started walking. Years at sea with barely any nutrition had wrecked my body. My joints were shot, and both my neck and lower back had taken serious damage. When I finally dragged my broken body back to a home I hadn't seen in years, I found my supposedly dead parents and brother, alive. The whole family was there celebrating. My showing up caught everyone off guard, and my dad looked anything but happy to see me. "Dad, why aren't you out fishing? What are you doing back here?" Mom pinched her nose and made a face. "You reek of fish." My brother casually eating hot pot. "Bro, go shower and change before you come back in." My uncle shoved me out the door without a word and slammed it shut. I just stood there completely dazed. I checked every pocket, not a single dollar. I'd walked the full 30 miles from the port to get here. By now, the sole of my shoe had a hole worn straight through it. I watched the snow fall and quietly sat down by the window ledge. Inside, everyone was drinking and laughing. A world I no longer belonged to. A voice drifted through the window. I recognized it. The cop the creditors had brought around back in the day. "Cop. Chin Xiaolian, what were you thinking? Faking your death, claiming you owed over $1 million, bringing in a bunch of friends to play debt collectors? Man, that punk Chinshu just can't help himself. Everything's a competition with his little brother Chinfin. Chinfin picks up painting, he buys the same books and teaches himself. Kinfin enters an art contest, he secretly signs up too. He's been one-upping you at every turn for years. You still can't see it? If he hadn't entered that contest, that early admission spot would have gone to our Chinfin. But hey, Chinfin still ended up at that private art school, and he's doing just fine. And Chinsho ended up with a steady job too, so it all worked out. It's the new year. Don't bring up that bad omen, it's bad luck. What kind of kid ditches work and sneaks home for the holidays? That screams ungrateful son to me. Chinfin. Mom, Dad, everyone. I'll raise my tea in place of wine. Wishing you all the best in the new year. Good health, good fortune, and happiness all around. Hearing that, it all finally clicked. The kid you love can do no wrong. The kid you hate can't even breathe right. My whole existence